Hello and welcome to Tarot Tuesday. What a wonderful day it is here in South Africa. Bright sunny skies, the ocean is crystal clear, and we're coming into summer, which is absolutely amazing. Today there's going to be a self-read of 3 decks, and we're going to just unpack in a very short form the hierarchies in a relationship and how you can get the best out of your relationship while you're in lockdown and while you're in quarantine. So without further ado, you got Moslov's hierarchy needs, and a lot of people know it. It's your physiological needs. That's your air, your water, shelter, your sleep, reproduction, all that type of stuff. Then you have what's known as safety needs, your personal security, whether you have a job, the resources that you've got available, your health, your property, all those little odds and ends. And this is where it gets interesting. Once you go from your physiological needs to your safety needs, there's something called love and belonging. That's how I like to put it. Love and belonging. Your friendship, your family, the sense of connection, the intimacy, being part of something more. And I'm going to come back to this point a little bit on in the talk. Once you've established your love and belonging, you get to esteem, your respect, self-esteem, your stature, recognition, freedom, all those fun things. And ultimately you want to get to a state of self-actualization, which in essence is being the best that you can be, a form of transcendence, a form of ascension. Now this is when it gets a little bit tricky, because a lot of people, if you can just go back to love and belonging, you meet someone and it's like, wow, they become your world. And this is where I've been doing this over a very long time, the psychic counseling. And I get a lot of readings that come in, a lot of people coming asking for certain bits of advice, but their relationships are based on that stage in Moslov's hierarchy of needs where it's love and belonging. They haven't gone to the esteem part or the self-actualization. They're building a foundation with their partner, which is good, it's healthy, it's okay, but when something goes wrong, what happens? Everything falls apart. So it's so important to get to that part in a relationship where you are on your own. You're comfortable in your own body. Your partner is comfortable with who you are as a person. In relationships you have something that's known as a power struggle. You get just for that point before that unconditional intimacy, and it just clicks and it just fine plane. It's like a boat that gets onto water and it goes up. It's a little bit hard, and then it just flows nice and easily. That unconditional love, which we all want. So before you go there, and if you are in a relationship it's a bit of a power struggle, I'm right, she's right, he's wrong, the dog's wrong, whatever it may be, while these cracks are showing, while you're in so close proximity to one another, remember one thing: you are important. Your needs are important. And it's important to discuss this with your partner. If you have something that's troubling you, instead of hiding it, bring it out into the open. Make that sun shine down on everything to filter it out. And talk about it from a kinesthetic point of view, from how you're feeling. We're all empaths to different levels and degrees because we feel things. You can't get away from that. It's just the degree in which certain people feel something that makes them more of an empath than others. But talk about it, highlight those facets in your life that need highlighting. And if you struggle with this, then reach out to Psychic Mix. I'm available most days. You've got many other very internationally acclaimed psychic counselors on the site. It's the only way to put it. They're very good at what they do, and they can see a way forward for you and assist you with a bit of life coaching. Well, let's get to the scope on the 3 decks, and best of luck. Let's hope you make the right decision. I'm sure you will. Well, we're going to do things a little bit differently this time. I'm going to show you the crystals. I want you to clear your mind, your body and soul. Just to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth 4 times. Allow your mind, your body and soul to synchronize. Very important that you're at one and you can connect with the stone of your choice, and we can get to the reading on how relationships are being affected, and in essence what suggestions and what meditation you can do, what chakras can you have clearing out to assist you a way forward. So the first stone is a beautiful snowflake obsidian. Look at that beautiful stone. What a wonderful crystal. So if this is your choice, listen up. The second one, a purple amethyst. Look how beautiful it is. The sun, I love, out of all the stones, this is my absolute favorite of all the crystals. Absolute favorite. And then the third one that we're going to do a reading on is a lovely rose quartz. So calm your mind, connect with your soul, allow your mind and body and soul to synchronize, and click to the timestamp below marked on the specific crystal, and you can get your reading. Well, if you chose the Snowflake's Obsidian, the stone here, listen up, here's a message for you. So lovely being able to spread a gift like this globally on a platform like YouTube. First of all, let's have a look. Divine timing comes up. The angels of divine timing are around you, so you don't have to be concerned about little matters that are troubling you. The time is right now. It's not tomorrow, it's not yesterday, it's today to approach these little cracks in a relationship and get the concept. Allow yourself ideas and inspiration. Get creative with it. If you're not with a partner and they're abroad somewhere or they're locked down somewhere else, have a Skype dinner, have a WhatsApp video, FaceTime breakfast. There's no excuse on this. The platforms are available on social media. Social media is a wonderful tool to use. And most of all, balance. Look how beautiful that is. And when it comes to balancing your life, understand that balance for you is also about facing your fears and bringing things into the light, bringing things into acknowledgement of the other person so they are aware on how you're feeling. And let's see what chakra crowns. All right, I'm showing that physical healing is taking place. Now, when we love so much and we feel so much, sometimes it physically hurts, but it's in the process of getting healed. And I'm showing that you need to concentrate on your crown chakra over here, and especially with the Snowflake Obsidian, it's really good for helping and assisting in addiction issues, as an over-loving or under-loving, or perhaps even putting your physical body in a state where you want to create an argument because you want to have a sense of comfort because it's what you're comfortable for. This is the time to break those chains, break those shackles, and bring everything out into the open. I don't know if you can hear the ocean, but it sounds absolutely wonderful. Wonderful today. All right. We're going to do a Celtic spread, and in essence, yes, face your fears. You've been through a lot. You know how to tackle this, even though it might be daunting and you might be fearful. You know, when this comes up, people think, it's the end of everything. But in essence, that fear factor that you have to face your shadow self, it's important to go through these small little trials and tribulations to get a mutual understanding between people. There is some history that needs to be dealt with, which you will do. And when interacting with this conversation that's going to happen, think about what you're going to say and think about how you're going to say it. Remember, 90% of all debates and arguments start from a tone of a voice. So it's not about what you say, it's how you come across, and it triggers your partner. Or if vice versa, they do something and it triggers you, and boom, explosion. That can be avoided by talking calmly. And I do see that everything, in essence, the world's going to open up for you. You're going to get renewed energy, and wow, it looks like you and yourself are through a sense of healing, which is much needed at this moment in time. You're going to get to, or start in that progress to emotional fulfillment, and that process of your self-esteem, that process of getting past the power struggle in life to find that divine place of unconditional intimacy. And it's more about than just the sex part of life. It's not about a physical interaction. It's about true understanding and just getting the other person, just getting them, and vice versa, for them getting you, knowing when to pull and when to push in the relationship, and finding that nice balance in life. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. So if you chose this beautiful, beautiful crystal, purple amethyst, look how the sun just shines through there. Absolutely wonderful. And listen up, this message is for you. Let's see what the angels are bringing to your life today and for this coming week. Harmony. Absolutely wonderful. I see there's a lot of interaction happening, and you're being blessed from all sides. Those spirit guides, those higher powers, whatever it is, are talking, and they're talking to you big time. Be sure that you are watching and sure you are listening for the signs. They'll come in double numbers on the clock, perhaps. On your path, a little feather, maybe perhaps a butterfly flying into your house. These are all positive signs that they're saying, I am here, we are with you, and we are assisting you to achieve what it is that you want to achieve in life. Are there any blockages for you at the moment? Let's have a look. Alright, I'm showing there is a little bit of frustration. You know, it's good to be assertive. It's good to have self-control. But it's also good to have direction, so you have the right focus when you apply things. And when we're just talking about that, you know, seeing what is right, that little point right here, that intuition, that little voice, listen to that little voice in life, and trust your gut instincts. If it doesn't feel right, it's not right. If it feels right, then it's right. Trust your gut. Trust your gut. A good point for this here is to get a nice little crystal, whatever your choice is. Get some lavender oil, have a nice hot bath with lavender oil. It allows your body to relax a little bit if you're struggling to sleep at night, because being in lockdown or being in quarantine, the frustration of not getting out, seeing your friends, put some lavender in your pillow. It helps with sleeping and just calms your body down. It's a good tip, that one. I do it quite often. Well, let's get to the actual reading now. Well, closure's on its way. which is a good thing. And you are going to be receiving oh, look there. See how the cup is there of emotions, and it's a nice message coming through. You're sitting underneath a tree, or all your contemplation or your thoughts in life, you're just relaxing, wondering what the next step. That message to put you on the right track is on its way to you. The world is going to open, and it most certainly is going to start a new avenue and a new journey. And when I say a new journey, I don't mean a breakup per se. What I am saying and what I'm suggesting is that where your relationship is going this way and it's a little bit niggly and it's like, oh no, that's going to change through communication, and you're going to start moving to a better light where it's more comfortable for both of you. There is just one concern. You know, a lot of heartache that's happened, and you feel being. They say that a leopard cannot change its spots or its stripes, but they do get old enough for the spots or the stripes to shade. So don't be concerned if they're going to make the same mistake twice. By good communication, people do end habits, they do end certain traits in life, because if you can learn something, you can unlearn it. So don't be concerned about that. It's going to work out for you. Make sure that you've got a balance in life. And once again, be careful of bringing out a topic that needs to be brought out in the world without doing your due diligence, without thinking about what you want to say and how you want to say it, to avoid any debates and arguments. And it looks, fun enough, leading to a creative form with finances. So you're going to get creative and earning extra money, getting that side hustle on, as they say, which is really good. And where it's leading to in the end, in essence, you'll be walking away from an area of sadness into a brighter future. Just be careful of people taking advantage of you down the line, because not everyone is pure of heart. Other people do have cynical mindsets. They do try to rip people off. They do get cheeky. So do your due diligence first before interacting and getting involved with someone new. Or in turn, if you're getting involved or solidifying your relationship, know that there are possibilities down the line. So it needs a lot of focus, a lot of communication, and the relationship in essence has great potential in working out, but a lot of communication is needed. And what a better time and place to do it right now, right here, while the world, or a third of the world, is in a form of lockdown. Well, if you chose this beautiful rose quartz, universal love stone, universal love crystal, listen up. Let's see what's going down for you this coming week, within, if you're in quarantine, if you're not in quarantine, just generally in love, and how to establish boundaries. Well, first of all, if you're single, there's going to be new love on the line. And if you're involved with a relationship, in essence, you're going to have that a second honeymoon period. What a wonderful, wonderful. I wish I had that. Once again, ideas and inspiration, get creative. You know, if you are in isolation, do fun things together. Dress up when you take out the garbage. If you want to have dinner, have a dinner party. Do something. Have a poor man's roast. Cook a roast without any meat in it. Yorkshire puddings, vegetables. Make it fun. And harmony. Everything seems to be really good with you at the moment. Absolute bliss. That true feeling of compatibility, which is wonderful, wonderful. Are there any blockages? Let's have a look. Self-expression is very important in life. Look at this. Sing, create, write poetry. It's so important to fill those gaps in life. Vocalization, that inner voice that needs to come out, this is the time to do it. Make sure that your willpower is right. If you don't feel like doing it, do it anyway. Do it anyway. Make that decision, make that choice to go forward. And look for the signs. The signs around you, guidance is all around you. You just need to open your eyes, your feelings, and hear. Listen, look, and feel for the signs that the ethos is trying to offer you. What a wonderful card. I love this pack. It's all about clearing out certain facets of chakra balancing, and believe you me, all your paths you're quite in line, you're quite in tune, but a few little minor factors being support. It's nice to do everything. It's also nice for people just to turn around and say, thank you, I really appreciate it. And I know sometimes it does get hurtful when they don't do that. But believe you me, it's on its way. It's on its way. So let's see what's happening. Let's see what's happening with the tarot pack. It's so wonderful when everything comes out. Remember, we're talking about new love and that second honeymoon period, the first card that came out. Ooh, some good times coming ahead for you. Right, through us a little. Embrace that social media conversations. If you're not with your partner, have those dinners with Skype. It will really work out in your favor. There may be a little slight bump in the road through frustration because they're not doing things as fast as you want them to, but there's nothing wrong with talking to them about it. And you've been through a lot. You know how things are working, but you're balancing, you're making it happen, which is great. It's great. And where it's going to, in essence, is total fulfillment. It's going to total fulfillment in all aspects. Physically, emotionally, even I would go as far to say that if you're creative about it, even financially, you'll be blessed. So keep on with what you're doing. There's no tricks. There's no quick fix to something. You've got the right formula. Stick with it and you'll be most successful in whatever you want to create. More importantly than that is that you're coming to the stage whereby you understand that transcending and having understanding what it's like to be virtuous, to be the best person you can be, is not the same as having a love relationship. You have to be individuals, solid as units, and then together you meet in the middle. You work out of that sweet spot, that sweet wise mind between emotional and between the rational part of your brain. Well done. Things are working out for you. Much love. Well, if you like what you heard and like what you saw, please click the subscribe button, share it as many times as you can. It will be much appreciated, and I will see you all next week Tuesday. Namaste and have a wonderful week ahead.